Praise Yah, welcome into the channel. So today I want to explore a basic understanding of tracks in MPC3, maybe a little bit about the differences between MPC2 and MPC3 regarding tracks, programs, and a few little tips to help you navigate and do some key things. Hey, but before we get into the video, shout out to Zzounds. I am an affiliate over there. If you're looking to pick up any gear, go in the description. There's affiliate links. You can click on any one of them, even if it isn't a piece that you're looking for. Navigate to whatever it is that you want to pick up, and that supports the YouTube channel. I appreciate y'all. Let's get right into it. First thing I want to look at is how to create a new track. There's a couple ways of going about it. You can create a new track from scratch with any type, whether it be a plugin, MIDI track, drum track, key group, or you can copy the track that you're currently on. So I'm gonna look at that first, but before I copy the track, I'm gonna go ahead and sequence in a little drum beat. All right, so if I want to copy this whole drum track over, make a new one, just press this little icon here. It's like a double square with a plus sign on it. And then that creates automatically a new drum track, just like the previous one, and it puts it right next to it. So one thing to note though, what it's doing is it's making an identical copy, but an independent copy. So if I were to mute this track, then I could see that the MIDI events that I just sequenced are not copied over. It's just the drum track. And then another thing to note is that any changes that you make on the new copy will not be made on the previous copy. So this is the difference between MPC2 and MPC3. Drum programs are specific. While you can load drum programs and create drum programs, save them, they are specific to the track. So any changes made on the track will not exist on the previous track. So if I were to click on here, for example, and remove the kick from this track, if I move over to the track that I copied it from, it still has the kick. So any changes, just simply put, per track are specific to the track. All right, say I want to make a new track from scratch, a different type of track. There is an icon for that at the bottom left corner. It says plus sign new track. And then you can select any type of track you want. Let's say I'm going to make a plugin track. Okay. Now, what it does by default, it places the new track at the very end of my list of tracks. Now, there's a few ways to navigate tracks. Of course, the obvious with the plus and minus sign, I can go up and down from track to track. You could also press and hold the main button and select any of the tracks. So going back to my new track, you can reorder any tracks by pressing and holding the name of the track. This screen will pop up. There's other things you can do, like rename your track here. And then if I want to change the order, you can see the order number here. It's currently track 8. If I want to put it at the very front, I can do that. If I don't want the track, I can just hit delete. Okay. You could also change the color of your tracks. This is my drum track, so I oftentimes like to make my drum tracks red. Fire is the closest thing to that. So if I look at that now, my drum track is red. So that's cool. So you can like get organized, color code different types of tracks. Say if I wanted to do like all my drums red, I could, or fire, kick, snare, hat, etc. Also, there is a dope feature called explode tracks. So say I finger drummed, all my drums, then I can go ahead and explode them out and create new tracks. And now that I have my drum track color coded red, when it explodes them, they will all be color coded red. And there are some differences from how explode track works now versus how it used to work. What it has done is, like, if you look at your global settings over here and you look at your mute groups, so when this explodes tracks, it's going to explode them by mute group, which is great because previously, if you had like a bunch of sample chops up here and they were in a mute group, it would explode every single pad to a new track, which isn't efficient. It's not organized. It's kind of messy. So now if I have like hi-hats in the same mute group, then those will explode to the same track. If I have anything in another mute group, it will explode to another track. So to demonstrate this, if I click on the pencil icon, hit explode track, quick as that, it starts processing it. Now I can see what it does. It does meet up my original track that I did the sequencing on that has all the drums, right? And then creates new tracks. And what it does is it just copies the single sample. So this track only has a kick on it. This track only has a snare on it. This track has mute group 1, which is my hi-hats. So there's nothing else on it, and they're all color coded red. If I want to look at it in the mixer, I can see all of my drums now color coded with that fire red. There you go. That is the video. Just a few tips, basic understanding of tracks and how they work and how to navigate them, rename them, color code them, and explode tracks. If you found some value in it, please do give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, share it in a group that might find it valuable. If you want to get your hands on the drum kit that I use in this video today, it is a free kit. It's a taster, just part of a larger pack called Lift and Stole These Hi-Hats. There'll be links in the description for those. So go get some sounds. It's another way to support the channel if you appreciate what I do over here. God bless everyone. Keep on running with your dreams. Peace.